Well, my treasures, it's time to shred our opponents into itty-bitty little pieces with Boar Shredder OTK Death Knight, centered around the new Cagehead legendary that summons 9/9 Boar with charge and taunt. This allows you to do insane amount of damage really quickly, which means the basic game plan of the deck is to get Cagehead out as quickly as humanly possible. The quicker you can get him online, the easier time you're going to have with copying his death rattle through things like Bone Shredder or Death Growl. For the deck, I played 30 games and ended up with a 54% win rate, which was much higher than I originally expected. For the basic Mulligan guide of the deck, you're going to be looking for some type of early game minion, this being things like Body Bagger, Mermy, or Battlefield Necromancer. However, cards that will generate you additional cards, such as Necrotic Mortician or Nerubian Visor, are also really good to keep in your opening hand. Early game removal tools are also really good to keep in your opening hand, such as Hardcore Cultist or Plague Strike. The final thing you are going to be looking for is Cagehead, which the deck is centered around. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some game. Okay, oh, Death Knight. This makes me think it's going to be Blood. Let's hope it isn't. Blood is not my favorite matchup with this deck. I mean, you can still win, don't get me wrong, it's just a little bit more annoying. Though, I don't know if I've just been getting lucky versus... Oh, this opening hand looks so much better. I was going to say, I don't know if I've been getting lucky versus Blood. I think they started cutting out Patchwork, mainly... I'm assuming because Brand doesn't exist anymore. You no longer can eat 6 minions instead of 3. Gotta love seeing Cagehead this early on in a game. The one thing I really wanted to catch was maybe a replay where my opponent used Dirty Rat and it would get the Cagehead out on like turn 2. That would have been great, but I never ran into that case. I got pretty close, but we're probably just going to hero power here. We could have also did the Mermy for turn 2, but this just allows us to get rid of the minion while getting rid or poking them for a little bit. Please don't be Patchwork. There's a lot of things that could be that are possibly bad, but Patchwork is probably the worst. Margaret also can be bad because we don't really have that much survivability in the long run. We can survive for quite a while through some of our AoEs and such, but... Or we could do Mermy. There's so many options. Let's actually just draw a card. Force them to kill that. Oh, perfect. It's interesting that some of the best Death Knight cards are actually not Death Knight cards. They're just neutral cards that essentially read play in Death Knight because you're playing a bunch of undead synergy anyways. Oh, Bone Shredder. Okay. We need to survive till turn 8. That is our main win con right now. But we should have it. Arcanite Reaper or Ripper. Oh, and now I understand why the one dev was angry. I mean, the original card was called Arcanine Reaper, right? I'm not making that up. And I'm pretty sure that's what's in Cagehead's artwork too, is him using Arcanite Reaper. Okay, just gonna go face. We're gonna blow up this Mermy and then just get another body on board. Probably not the best solution, but until the corpse explosion me, I think we're fine. I really wanted to try something with the legendary spell, but Cagehead, it felt like everyone was trying the legendary spell and not many people were trying Cagehead. So I went with Cagehead first. Also, I couldn't resist putting the artwork on thumbnail. Do 1 additional damage. We're 2 turns away from combo. We also probably shouldn't use our location next turn, but I may or may not do it. I don't. That's also another card that you could maybe add into the deck, is the new location, but honestly this one just feels better to have. Let's go face, see what happens, and then guess hero power. Could also use one of the Hardcore Cultists. I kind of want to save that for later, and that is probably a huge misplay. Because out of all the possible decks that could maybe run Sylvanas, that could in theory steal our Cagehead, this would be the matchup. This would definitely be that matchup. Our hand looks so good right now. Let's just put this down and Hope they don't have any way to steal this out of our board. Come on, kill it so we can actually make this work. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, they ate everything, including our boar. We're gonna want a hero power first. I've made this mistake too many times to not learn from it. And then we go face for 1 damage, eat it, going face, and then we can put a body bagger down if we really need to, but we'll just pass like this. There, we didn't kill them this turn, but depending on what they have in store. Okay, so that gets them a 5/5. Ooh, only one of the boars gone. Oh. Okay. We're at 27. Let's shred any hopes and dreams that they had. We're just a boar in a cage. We're unleashing our rage. And wombo combo for lethal. Ooh, a game against Priest. Man, that portrait has some competition for the hottest Anduin there is. Or smuggest, I should probably say. Opening hand, it's not the worst that I've ever seen, but it isn't the best. Bone Shredder literally does nothing right now, but we can make it work. Pogo Puck. I wonder if they're a fan of Pogo Hopper. If they are, I'm kind of shocked they're playing Priest and not Mage right now. Oh, Thief, okay. Let's coin out the Plague Strike. I'm assuming they probably have no answer for this. I just had a epiphany when it comes to the Priest deck that I made. I have no idea why I did not make it a 40 card deck. Actually, I think I know why. I thought it would be a little bit more consistent with Rivendare that way, but thing for future me to try out again, I guess. Let's put down Acolyte, attack into that. Hopefully they don't have anything to answer it, especially because we put up a wall, and now we have 2 targets that are really, really high targets for them to remove. Let's see if they value our draw or value our wall. Oh, actually, I just realized. Oh, hey, this is a game with the amplifier still. I wonder. I don't think it came up in this game, but it definitely was a card that I cut really, really quickly. Because there really is no reason to. I mean, there is a reason. You kind of want to have it for Death Growl and Unholy Frenzy. But I cut one Unholy Frenzy too when I cut the audio amplifier for Momi. We just needed some type of additional turn 1 play. There's our Cage Head. Let's go with Harmonic Metal. I've had too many games where the Scourge backfired in this deck in particular, because there's so many undeads with Death Rattle, and if you get one, you can screw yourself over from being able to win. They did play their audio amplifier that they copied off of us. How do we want to do this next turn? We'll be at 6. Oh, place this down. Body Bagger, and then Cultist gets rid of one of their minions. It's the other one's low. Then that could be annoying really, really quickly. I just hope it doesn't. I still am dumbfounded that I decided to make that a 30 card deck when it should have been a 40 card deck. Oh, good thing I haven't made a video on it yet. Got time to test out the 40 card version. Let's just get rid of everything. Oh, we have Cage Head for next turn, but I don't think we'll use it. We might put it down. Priest does have ways to steal it, is the main problem. And trying to get it out of our hand before they Theater us. Since I have had it stolen out of my hand before. Who is running a Theater in 2023? Come on now. Let's just put this down. Hopefully they don't have a way to steal it off of our board. The nice thing is if they have Harvester of Envy, they don't have enough mana to get rid of it. That does get the Boar. We're actually in a really good position. Like a really good position. However, I do think this is... before I realized the positioning and the order you should use Bone Shredder and your hero power, because it's very easy to accidentally spread the Bone Spreader the wrong way. Or Shredder. There's Cage Head. Yeah. Whoopsie. We probably should have done that in the literal reverse order. We can use Death Growl. Let's just hope they don't have a silence. Also probably should have done this in order. Whatever. We're just full of misplays in this game. Still a fun game though. That is why we probably shouldn't have overextended there. Oh hey, more than just me are using that card now in Priest. It makes a lot of sense. The locations that you have access to and the high likelihood of you running into someone who is playing a location, since everyone's playing Death Knight or Demon Hunter and both use their locations. Come on, give us... The second Bone Shredder would be incredibly funny right about now. We do have Defrost too, which I did cut out for, I think, Remorseless Winter in the end, because that actually does something. Sure, it's a little bit later on card draw, but technically Defrost would have been a little bit later on in most cases too. Okay, they're going to get rid of most of our minions. We just need 3 boars and we win. 4 boars. We need 4 now. Let's go face. Draw 2. See what we grab. Cultist. There's the Shredder. That doesn't revive with the boar, does it? That down. Wait. Do we actually have lethal here? Ah, no, we're 1 off. So close. We just need a hero power, I guess. And hopefully they don't have what am I thinking? Whirlpool. They don't? Did we do it? I think we did. We're at 9. Our little piggies are going home today. Okay, time for a game against Paladin. Let's see what they have in store for us today. Probably going to be Big Paladin or Divine Shield Paladin. Those tend to be the 2 decks that I keep running into. Let's get rid of everything that isn't Plague Strike. Keeping the Mortician might have been pretty good. Oh, getting the Hardcore Cultist. That's actually not a bad trade. Just going to pass it back. Unholy Frenzy, we might actually have to use that as removal. There are cases where you really do want to save it for using it in combination with the Cage Head, but you can't always do that. Just gonna go face, add a little bit of some corpses to our pile, so we have an easier time later on in the game. Okay, I really don't want to deal with that weapon. That is probably one of my least favorite cards from this new set. It's just so annoying to deal with. That is half of the reason why it's so annoying. Good news is we can hero power then Plague Strike. We use this, pop that, use that, then attack the 1/1, get rid of everything so we don't have to deal with a bigger minion. Okay, how do we deal with that? Oh, we still have another Plague Strike, so we can pop the Divine Shield, let them draw a card, and just rinse and repeat from last turn. Okay. Do we have any way to actually deal with the 6/8? No, but I don't think they have any way to deal with a 1/3, to be honest. I mean, if they have the second weapon, then we're not in the best position, but let's just hope they don't. What are the chances, right? Oh shit, that is really bad. Okay, how do we want to deal with this next turn? They can't kill the 2/3. That's a 7. If we use Remorseless Winter and then use this, and then we can eat that up, I guess. I mean, we saved our minion, and that's the important thing. And just put up a wall again. A really flimsy wall, but it is a wall. Divine Toll. I mean, at least they didn't kill the taunt. Okay, we Uh, we don't have enough mana for what I really want to do. But I think we're still fine by just in their face. Hopefully they don't have a way to deal with 3 taunts. I mean, they could. I'm just... Please don't. Okay, there's the servant. On. Don't get equality. Equality is not very equality right now. Okay, Warhorse Trainer. Interesting. It's kind of curious that people are actually starting to run in that. Oh, it's okay. Oh, okay. If we put these down, get 3 more, and then we hero power, I guess. Destroy that. Probably should attack first, and then unleash the frenzy on this, just so we don't have to deal with it. What are we looking? We're looking for something like Cagehead as the top 10. Because as soon as we can get Cagehead online, we're just going to be in a much better position. Okay, yes, keep doing damage to your own face. That makes our life a little bit easier. Times like this, I wish I had the Acolyte of Death. That's exactly what I was actually looking for. Okay, let's draw a card, see what we get. Mermy. Necessarily... Mermy number 2. Let's put down that. See what we can grab here. Ooh, that is actually really good. Can we grab something cool? Corpse Explosion could be really nice. Howling Blast could have been nice too, but I think I went for the Corpse Explosion if I remember right. Just killed that. Then we can put down one of the mermaids, just put it down. Hopefully we don't burn Cagehead on this next turn, but knowing my luck, we probably do. Okay, School Teacher. Well, they did get rid of our draw power. That's fine. Come on, overextend so we can actually Corpse Explosion without feeling bad. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, actually, that changes plans a lot. Let's unleash this little piggy from its cage. We should have OTK, I think, here. So that's what. Let's summon this too. 5 boars. Oh, unleash our rage. Okay, so this is probably going to be light show, I'd assume. I mean, it could be DJ too. It's interesting that I think the DJ deck is probably the first time we've had a deck that actually uses Bone Lord and it feels actually competitive. Something that I need to check out too. There's actually a lot of decks that I really want to try out in this set. I just haven't gotten around to them yet. I want to do something with Tony also. Let's hope they don't grab Vampiric Blood off of that. That could be a little bit annoying. Ooh, Bone Shredder. It's down. About to kill the minion to get to our face. Or, of course they got Frost Strike. It is interesting to me that there are essentially 3 cards that are essentially the exact same card. Oh, God, I love seeing that as a top deck. Okay, that won't die this turn. We want to AoE to draw a card. We'll just put this down. We just need to get to 8 mana to actually put this down. The nice thing about Mage as it currently stands, I don't think they have a way to deal with this. Yeah, that is why we don't just blindly AoE. Want to attack into that. Build this. Triggers that. Don't mind if I do. And then... Remorseless Winter. Hero Power. Go face. Honestly, still... this deck, going with the 1 blue or 1 frost rune actually feels really nice. I thought about using some of the blood support that got support or printed in the set, but okay, so that's going to be a 2/2. Then we kill this. I know we can't do more damage to face. We're just going to do that. Free board pressure is free board pressure. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2 more turns before we can put down Cagehead. Do kind of wish we had that coin though. That would have been... Well then. Okay. Shit. Out of all the cards that they could have randomly generated there. Okay, how much attack do we have on board? We have 6. Then we can kill this. Kind of wanted to keep it, but we might as well just use this now. Get rid of one thing on board. Get everything back. I wish we had a big payoff for corpses. Marrowgar's 3, so we can't really use Marrowgar in this deck, which sucks, but it's whatever. I think we're going to use Cagehead next turn. Sure, they can get some of the 7/7s, but that's fine. Come on, Cagehead. Let's unleash the head. I don't know where I was going there. Fine. That is actually really, really good for us. Because they can't pop that. Okay. We have... Put this down. We hero power. Oh, shit. Still fine. We can make this work. We can make this work. Go here. Face. Summon a few more. And we're gonna unleash our little piggy friends on their face. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So this deck ended up actually way better than I originally expected. I had a 54% win rate across the 30 games that I ended up playing. I played 20 games on stream and 10 games by myself, which if you haven't already, please follow me on Twitch. I'll leave the link down below. But back to the deck. So, why are we using one Frost Rune? Well, most of the draw power within a Death Knight is centered all around the Frost Rune attribute by only using a 1. We also don't have to run cards that would actually screw up our Death Rattle pool, such as Chill Fallen Baron, by using the 1 Frost Rune. And honestly, I don't think this deck would be as successful as it was without that rune. Honestly, for a week 1 deck, this felt incredibly strong. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard because everyone and their mother is playing Blood Death Knight instead of Unholy Death Knight, and can do a lot of damage to a lot of the other meta decks. Now, with that all being said, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.